Hello everybody, welcome back to Mike's Retro Tech and the Retro Tech Loft. A new thing that I've been looking at just over Christmas, collecting and thinking about refurbing and customising is Hot Wheels. I'll insert here a picture of what I'm thinking of. What I'm trying to do now is to amass a collection of iconic vehicles from movie and TV shows. Now, as you saw in that quick clip then, that quick picture, I've got quite a few already that are pre-done, that are not custom, but a lot are custom. Now, the first one I'm going to look at is Magnum PI's iconic Ferrari. Now, I'll put a picture in here. So that was Tom Selleck against his Ferrari, I believe a 1978 Ferrari 308 GTS. So the 308 GTS was the Cabriole sport version, the Quattro Valvole. Now in Hot Wheels, they seem to be quite expensive, £30 in the UK and £8 from Australia, but then prohibitive postage. So what I thought I would try and do is customise a 308 GTB, which is the Quattro Valvole but the non-cabriolet version. Okay, so that's that one. So it comes like that from 1977, I believe that one was. So a red one, strip it down, repaint it, change the wheels, cut the roof off, put the inside glass back in it, and make that into a 308 GTS. It's like a custom version of the 308 GTB. Now, I tried this before Christmas just to see whether or not I could do it or not, and yes, sort of successfully. So as you can see, that's the 308 GTB, the hardtop version, and that is the 308 GTB hardtop version with the hardtop taken off. Now, this one that I got, the pillars were completely smashed in, so the roof was just hanging off without these pillars. So I've not modified it much other than taking the pillar stumps off and then cut the roof here. Now, I say that the 308 GTS, the cabriolet version, was expensive, and it was, until I found a listing on eBay that was listed as a GYS, not a GTS, and it was stupidly priced at £9 plus £2 postage. So I bought it, but as you can see, it's in yellow. So the task to customise this properly is to do two of these, a two-off. The first one I'll sell as a customised 308 GTB in the Magnum livery, fully assembled with the screen from this 308 GTB. I'm not going to take the shell off this. I'm not going to, take the roof off it. I'm going to leave it as it is, but repaint it red, put it back together without the screws, without the screen, and just have it as like a spares car. And then the 308 GTS, the full version, the proper version, I'm going to paint in red, put proper wheels on. So as you can see, I have proper 5-spoke. Let's get these out of here if I can. I've got proper custom 5-spoke Ferrari wheels, which you saw in the previous picture, and the picture here now of Tom Selleck on a Ferrari. It has 308 GTS wheels, 5-spoke. So I'll put a yellow centre cap in those, and then they will go on there like so, but in red, and that will be my collector's iconic movie car from the TV, 308 GTS. Now the screen from this, for some reason, was green. So you can see that one's blue, and the one from this one was green. Now I think that's because this is an older version, because when I took this one apart, this one had a metal chassis, whereas that one is plastic, as you can hear. So that's the better one, that's the older one. That is Metalink 1977, a racebait 308. And this is a racebait 308 from 1977. Now I'm assuming that's 77. Let me zoom in on that on my phone and see whether or not I can see it any better, because I don't think it might even be a 72, but I'm not sure. No. Don't know if you can see that or not because of the light. It says 1977. So in 1977 they made two different types of model of the racebait 308, the GTB. They made one with a plastic base and one with a metal base. Now obviously it got too expensive to make a metal chassis, so they cast it in plastic. Now they're both the same wheelbase, both the same size, so the wheels from here will fit on there, the screen from here will fit in there, and I take the plastic off either side and just have the windscreen in there, and that should be right. So without further ado, that is mine. I'm going to keep that to one side for the moment. So the next thing to do is take off the chassis from this. As you can see, the wheels are bent on this and they are rusty, so it runs but not very well and the wheels stick out, so it's not the best in the world. So what we'll do with this, we'll take off the chassis, and I remember using, I think, maybe a 3.5mm drill bit, 3.5mm HSS drill bit to drill out that. Right, so I got my drill. And very gently we will drill out nope, not enough. Right, yeah, there we go, and that came off straight away. So there we are, so that's drilled out. As you can see, it's the same interior as the previous one, but that looks a bit shockingly dirty, whereas mine looks a lot cleaner. So, oh, and that's a lot easier because those wheels unclip. They should unclip. From there, yes they do, there we go. So one set of wheels there, one set of wheels there. That's the replacement wheels for my custom number one that I will put on eBay, and then this one will be spares apart from the roof. So as you can see, it fits in there like so. So what I will do is I will cut off this bit, so from here and there, so this back bit fits in quite nicely. That will go underneath it on that one with the chassis, and that will be the 308 GTB conversion. So I'm going to keep that as it is. Sorry about that. I ran out of memory card. Right, so there's already a screw in that one, so we can take that screw out of there, just like that. And then this will be cut across here. Now I'm thinking I want to use my Dremel just because I bought some new cutting blades for it and it will stop it from breaking. So if I break that, it might not cut properly, and that will be a travesty because I don't really want to break this. I have that one that I put a new blade in it, so I can use that. I've got a thinner pen. Have I got a thinner pen? I've got so much stuff over here. No, see, that's a red one. That's no good, is it? Nope, that's red. Right, we'll have to use this then. So, can that come across there like that? It can. Look at that. Okay. No. Right, I need to take this mat off and get this mat, which is the cutting mat, from underneath. Put that on there like that. Right. So we can go. We can go like so. Yes, there we are. Right. So that is the back bit. Well, this is much easier than the green one because the green one was very brittle. Right, there's the back. And then here on the front, I know there's going to be some people that say, "Oh, Mike, you're a heathen. You've ruined it. You've ruined it." Yes, maybe, and no, maybe, because that is the same, except this one has plastic on the sides. Now, I could do a plastic on the sides, and I could paint those black, which I might even do still inside here. But this will be mine. This will be for somebody else to enjoy. So I'm not rightly bothered. But that needs to come over there like so. Yes, yes, there we go. Now, if it was a Tiger T-top, that would have been the Tiger piece. But it isn't, so it's not. Right, so that goes there, back on there like that. Now what I've got here is I've got this windscreen, right? And the idea is that that windscreen fits in there like that with some glue. So that's going to get glued in there like so. Yeah, like so. Excellent. What we need to do is we need to get from there like that. There we go. There's one windscreen. Then the back windows here, I just take off. Like so. Yep, that fits in there, that fits in there nicely. Now, what do I need? I need my super glue. Right, I'm back now with my super glue. Don't know how good it is. There's not really, I can't see, there's not much. Yeah, not much left in it. I need some new. There should be enough to do in here. So let's where's that in there? And a bit in there. And then what do we use for that? We use some fixer. Oh, that stinks. And then some kitchen roll to wipe it up. Right. Okay. So there we go with that. So what I will need to do with this is paint the back. In fact, paint it all black, because the front and the back of the 308 GTS is black. So that front's no good because that's silver, and that back's no good because that's silver too. But I'm going to keep underneath, and we'll keep underneath silver just because. Right, so now it's this we need. And we need it at a certain angle. Like so. Like so. There we are. Another dibby dob in there like that. Maybe a little rub on the top there with the sandpaper. There we go. Look at that. Amazing. So, what have we got in here then now? We've got wheels. They're not the best in the world, are they? No. So, we will need to make those silver, then paint the insides of the wheel yellow, as you can see on this picture from Tom Selleck's 308 GTS. What's next then? Right. Well, first off, I'm going to paint this axle. No, not the axle. I'm going to paint the chassis black at the front and black at the back. Now, I've got here number 21 gloss Humbrol black paint, and I'm going to use a small brush. Where is that? We'll do that. Let's chop this off here. Let's get rid of that, because we can always cover it up again. I think what's happened is we've had some capillary action going on. Yeah, we've had capillary action going on, and it's leaked up out of the box. Now, as you can see, that's the red that I used to paint this with. And it's still quite fresh and good. That's all right. That's brilliant. Milk grade. Right, so I need to take off this lid. I need something to stir it with actually, but I don't have any stirrers. I've got a stirrer. That'll do. Let's see. Let's get in there. Let's take off. Yeah, that, like that. Okay. Okay, leave that there like so. Stir this very thin, that. Wow. The red was really a lot fatter, a lot thicker than that, a lot denser. So. Let's go ahead and let's paint this, shall we? Straight brush. Okay. Sometimes I paint brush with an airbrush. Obviously, an airbrush is finer. And now we have to leave that for 2 days. Right. So we'll leave that. Where can we leave it? What have we got? One of those. Can we leave it on there like that? Yeah, look at that. Put that out of the way there. Clean my brush off. Yeah, there we go. And now I need to throw that away and get some new White Spirit paint thinner, which I've got in a bucket at the side of me. Okay, so that goes in there like so. Now, I think I might do the insides of the wheels. Yeah, I might just do that actually. So let's have a look, move that over there. So what we need here is some way of holding those, oh, just like that maybe. Right, so the idea is just touch a dab, just a dab of yellow paint on the insides of those, so that it looks like the picture I showed you previously, which was the inside of the Ferrari wheels with the yellow emblem in the middle. Now, I've got 3 different types of yellow. I've got rainbow yellow, I've got canary yellow, and I've got another one. Now, I'm wondering which one to use. Probably that one. So let's open this, and this is very old, this enamel paint, so it might not even be any good. So it's at least 20 years. Oh, actually, yeah, look at that. It is still quite good. Right. So I'm going to have to stir it, though, because all the sediment has gone to the bottom, and all the oils need mixing back in again. Look at that. Excellent. And I think without even using a paintbrush, I can just dib a yellow on the end of there like that. So there we go. So that's those ends done. And then we'll wait for a day or so, and those will be dry, and I can do the other side. Brilliant. Okay, so that's 2 down, 1 more to go, so we'll leave that in there as well. We'll leave that to dry, we'll leave that to dry, and we'll come back to that in a couple of days' time. What have we got left to do on this? Nothing. That's okay there. This is the chassis that goes in there, and that goes in there like so. There we go. And then that will be almost as good as the real 308 GTS. There's very, very little difference in that now, so I'm quite pleased with that. That looks like a nice customization. Okie doke, good. Right, leave that one there. Leave that organised there out of the way. So there's the screw for it. The spare piece of plastic we will keep. And then this, which is the original chassis, which is the, yeah. So I could put this chassis in there and it would be, you know, it would look right. But I will keep that now as spares. So that goes in there with the back. That goes in with the front, and that goes on like that. So that's the spare Ferrari 308 GTB shell. Excellent. Right, so it's been a couple of hours, and as you can see, the end bits on here are now yellow. So I'm going to swip those over, and I'm going to very quickly just do the other side of these. Exactly the same as I did last time. So, take that from there. Take my yellow paint. Dunk it on the end of there. Just like that, and then put it to one side again for another couple of hours and let it set, and then that will be both sides done, and both sets of tyres will be right with the yellow in the yellow middles, which is what the Ferrari was known for.
One eternity later.
Right, so here we are again, back with the remaining part of the
Ferrari 308 GTB to 308 GTS conversion. Now, everything's dried. The wheels have dried, so the wheels now have the yellow middle, which is pretty cool. They have the blacks at the back, the blacks at the front. They're all stuck on nicely, and we look like a 308 GTS. So there's the original, the real 308 GTS. You can see that. Apologies for my voice. I've had flu over the New Year period, and I was sort of ill, but you know, not as bad as having COVID. But I'm all snotty and it's horrible. But anyway, that's the original 308 GTS model that I got with the plastic base, which matches the plastic base of the 308 GTB that I got. So that's the spares there. And then this is the one that I've converted, taken the roof off because the roof mounts, the A-pillars were broken, and stuck that on there. So it looks sort of the same, doesn't it? It's not, you see that together, it's not rightly bad. But anyway, I want to test fit this now and make sure that that goes in there with the black on. Yes, and yes, and that looks pretty good. Right, so I'm going to try now and fit these wheels back in there. Now, I'm not so sure how I'm going to do that because, yeah, they're not going to hold, are they? I might have to use some super glue. It'd be nice if I could get the wheels to actually sit in there, wouldn't it? So what have we got? Well, you see, it does fit in there, so I am going to have to super glue the wheels on. I didn't really want to, but you know, it's not a problem. The wheels are going to move around anyway, so it's neither here nor there, I don't think. So I put the wheels on like that. Dab a blob of super glue on there, dab a blob of super glue on there, and then use the quick set to hopefully set it and make it good. Right, so let's see what's happened there then, shall we? What have we got? We've got some of this. Let's use some of this to mop up the excess. That's alright there, that one's alright. Oh, that one's not though. Right, it looks like the wheels didn't go in properly. Ah, there we go. Yes, it's because they've not been pushed in there, I don't think. I think this is going to be the last stage of this customisation project. Right, so I've got the... Let's get this in my hand so it's properly suspended. Like so. Same with that one. Why is that not working? Ah, there we go. I think I've run out of super glue now. I think I need to, yeah, buy some more. Oh well. Yay, there we go. Yeah. There we go. Right. So, final assembly. That goes in there. That goes in there. That clips on there, and that one screws in to there. Oh, of course it's a star head. Right, so where are we? That one? No. That one? Nope. That one, no. Nope. Blimey. Forgot which one it is. No. No, gosh, right, I'm going to have to find out which one of these is the right one. That one. Right. Done. So there we go. That is the original 308 GTS model from Matchbox from 1977. And that there is the custom 308 GTS made from a 308 GTB with the 1977 metal chassis. And as you can see, it's got the yellow caps in the middle of the wheels, which, as you'll see from this picture now, that's how the Magnum wheels were on the Magnum car. So the only thing it doesn't have is the 5-spoke alloys. But then I have those for this car in here. So they're the correct 5-spoke alloys, which will work very nicely when I make that one red. So yeah, so that I think is that. That is the customization of a 308 GTB into a 308 GTS. and it's almost as good as the first one, as the original. But there you go. Right, well, just very, you know, very quick, I suppose, refurbishment video, customization video. There's going to be many more of those to come. So thanks for watching. Come back next time for another video, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.